because of white people, but it's deeper than that. What if I told you it was our own fault? Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15. This is what happened to us. Because what happened to us, it happened, 1619. First slave boats came over here in 1619. When they came from Spain, they actually didn't come from Africa. Eventually they started coming from Africa, but we were being shipped somewhere everywhere. Give me Deuteronomy 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Hold that, Art. It said, for it shall come to pass, meaning this is gonna happen. If y'all don't obey these laws, statutes, and commandments, this is what's gonna happen to you. Go ahead, Art.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and all his statutes.
Hold that. What are the commandments? You know any of the commandments out of the Bible? You never heard of the 10 Commandments?
I heard it. I learned it.
Right. What's one of the commandments? If you can remember any one.
I can't.
You can't remember none of them? What about thou shalt not steal? That sound familiar?
It's not familiar.
Thou shalt not kill. Have y'all ever been to church?
Yes.
Okay, so the first commandment in the 10 Commandments is, thou shalt not have no other God before me. And so the God of the Bible is saying we don't supposed to worship no other gods. We're supposed to love our brothers. Don't steal from your brother. Don't kill your brother. Don't lay with his wife, and so on and so on. Those are some of the 10 Commandments. But since we didn't want to keep these commandments, this is what happened to us.
Observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So when we were cursed in the field, where were we when we were cursed in the field? Curse is a bad thing, right? So when we was cursed in the field, when were we cursed in the field? There was something in school about slavery. When were we cursed in the field? Picking cotton.
During slavery.
I gave him the answer. Picking cotton, then we pick cotton. These people and pick peanuts and whatever they were growing, they made us go work in their fields, right? And so now we in the city, right? Are we still a cursed people? Most black people, we riding on water. We up here at the Arab store buying alcohol and cigarettes and selling dope to each other. Some of us can't pay our rent. Don't that sound like a curse? Yeah. So it said we'll be cursed in the city as well. So go on, I'll give them a few more curses, because the reason we went into slavery is because we were disobedient to the instructions that the Most High God gave to us. Go on, give them some more curses, because this Bible was written thousands of years ago, but it's still talking about us to this day. These people, these all are the same people. We all from this man right here, Israel. All the same people. These are our forefathers. And so that's why it's important to know history, because when you learn history, then you learn what happened to us, and we can rectify it and get back to our state of royalty. Go on now.
Cursed shall thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Cursed shall thy be when thou comest in, and cursed shall thou be when thou goest out.
Hold that. So he pretty much just brought down how everything that we owned and everything that we had, it was cursed. The white man took everything from us. We had cattle, we had land, we had all these things. Those are the things that you need to survive. If you don't have those things, then you pretty much have to go to your enemy to ask for help. And give them something more relevant to what's happening today, because we know that none of us have cattle or land. But that is true blessings. If you got land and you got cattle, that's a blessing, because let's say these stores closed down. They closed the Kroger down. Let's say Walmart got taken off the block, right? What we gonna go eat? They take away all McDonald's and Burger King and all that. What we gonna eat? So to truly be blessed is to have your own land. Give them a curse relevant to these people right here.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead you.
Hold on. So, what do we call each other when we see each other on the streets? Got it. Got it. And you know what? The same way we call each other niggas, white man, they call us niggas. We go to India, they call us niggas. We go to China, they call us niggas. Those are bywords, those are proverbs. No matter where we go, we are just niggas in these people's eyes. But when we go into this Bible, it says we're more than that. It says you're a God. But a lot of us don't know that because we don't read it. In these churches, they not teaching this because all they want is your money. You know, you go to the pastor and you tell pastor, oh, I need some help. I need some spiritual guidance. I need some advice. All he gonna tell you is, oh, just believe and make sure you give your 10%, right? That's what most pastors say. They always make sure they tell, oh, but did you tithe? Is that why you going through what you going through? Did you give the church its portion? But the Bible says we don't have to give tithe in this captivity right now. When we're in our own land is when we give tithe. Because tithing is cattle, tithing is crop. You know, and we took care of our own people with the 10% that we put up in the storehouses. Give another, go on now.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
So, go ahead. As he says, so therefore thou shalt serve thine enemies. The Bible says the people who did this to us are our enemies. And even to this day, who do we go and work for? Who do we go and ask a job for?
Right.
Exactly. You know, how old are you, man? I got to ask both of you. How? 14? And how old are you? It's amazing that y'all grasping this because we come out here time and time again and we break this down to grown people now. And grown people, they always got some rebuttal to say. And y'all sitting here and y'all opening up and y'all understand exactly what I'm saying, right? This ain't no like them foreign languages, you know? So when it says we'll serve our enemies, we served our enemies in the field. That's where we was cursed at. He just read that. And it said we'll be cursed in the city. We still serving the same people that brought us over here by the way of slave ship. That's the Atlantic slave trade right there. That's the Atlantic slave trade. And so what we gotta understand is a lot of people know that we are the slaves, right? A lot of us know that we were the slaves. But who were we before slavery? That's the question that you got to ask. It's a reason why we got picked up out of Africa. But guess what? We're not African. We're not African American. You can't be two continents. You can't be from Africa and from America. That don't make sense. But if I call you by Judah, I know exactly who you are. I know your history. I know where you come from. And like y'all don't even have to tell me who you are. I know who you are because we sit back and we study what this book say. These people in these churches ain't reading this book. Bring out another curse out.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not venture to set sole on her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter.
Now hold that. Now that's the broken relationships that we see today. Most black people, they're not in a home where it's a father and a mother. You know, what he just read is that the women that we have in these relationships out of wedlock with, we turn against each other. We turn against each other. That's why you hear about a lot of baby mama, baby fathers. Oh, that's my baby daddy. Oh, that's my baby mama. And most likely, if they baby mama, baby daddy, they arguing, ain't they? They fighting each other. And it's always about something petty. Why? Because when we lay with these women, we supposed to marry them. I don't know if y'all virgins or not, but when you become of age, if you lay with a woman in the eyes of God, y'all are married. And if you get that woman pregnant, guess what? Out of wedlock, guess what? And you try to haul off and leave, you're going to have baby mama, baby daddy drama. It's guaranteed. And that's right there in the scriptures. We reading about baby mama, baby daddy drama. How the woman going to have her eye evil towards her husband. And vice versa, because some of these men have an evil eye towards the women that they gave a child. And so that's why we see fatherless kids out here in broken homes and single mothers and, you know, deadbeat baby daddies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got something you want to add up?
I can bring out 54.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
See, we just read it right there. Even the man, he's gonna have an evil eye towards his brother. He said that the man that is tender among you, talking about these soft brothers out here that want to step up to the plate and be men. You know what I mean? Talking about these guys who out here causing hell in their own communities, fighting and shooting and robbing each other. You know, why are we fighting, robbing, and shooting each other? And so, as long as we doing these things to each other, we'll never rise as a people. We'll never be these people as long as we doing that to each other. And so, that's why we're cursed. You know, that's why we're going, that's why most of us live around each other. We can't go into these white folks' neighborhoods for real. And if you do got a lot of money, they got a thing called Homeowners Association. Meaning, oh, you gonna play by these rules if you come live in this neighborhood. And it's just some neighborhoods, no matter how much money you have, you're not moving in it. You know, we can't go everywhere. We're not equal to these people, and they show us that every day. They shoot us in the streets. You know, they give us equal opportunity when it comes to hiring for jobs. Like right now, what, you might be in the 9th grade, right? 8th grade? What grade you in? 8th? Okay. When y'all get older, when y'all get out of school and see that everything that y'all been taught, you know, it's okay, it's cool with learning how to read and write, math, you know what I'm saying, learning how to speak and, you know what I'm saying, learning definitions of words. But the history that they teaching y'all is a complete lie. And when you get out here in the real world, you know, we're not too much removed out of high school. This young man right here, what, you 20?
Yeah,
20.
In college right now, yeah.
He in college right now. He just got out of school. And he's already seeing that what I learned in school has nothing to do with this outside world that we in. The stuff you learning in school, yeah, it's good. Eat it up. Get an education. But also know the other side of the story. Because the history that they teach in America is not the history that's coming out of this Bible. Come on, got one for him?